Hello and welcome to yet again another version of A Few Minutes with the Mayor. My name is Damian Graham. I'm with the City of Raleigh, and of course we are joined by Mayor Nancy McFarland. Mayor, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. This is our September version. We're back in the swing of things. Council is moving forward quickly, and I understand that recently you had sort of a mid-year retreat.
We did. We always have a yearly retreat in January, February time frame. Our first one, we really developed a strategic plan. And we thought it would be good to kind of take a mid-year look at what we were, where we were, kind of the goals we'd set for ourselves. Were we accomplishing those? It was a great chance to kind of regroup and reprioritize.
And do you feel it's important to take that break out of the normal council schedule?
I think it is. I mean, obviously it's important work we're doing. We have a lot of regularly scheduled meetings, council meetings, workshops, or work sessions and committee meetings, and it's very easy to, get caught up in all the other meetings that we have too. And I think it's important to get back together as a governing body and refocus and make sure we're all aligned and understanding each other.
According to the magazines, things are going really well, and I tend to think that as well. We were recently named Best Big City, which is sort of a new thing for us, Best Big City in the Southeast. Obviously the question we get to ask is, why do you think that is? And more importantly, how can we continue to maintain these sort of high accolades we receive?
You're right, it was surprising, the big city part. It was cities over 300,000 in population is why I guess now we're classified with that. And that really is the challenge, because we've created this amazing city. People love it. It has a lot to offer, and obviously we keep getting recognized for it, and that means people are going to move here to take part of it. And so that growth is, it's welcome. You want to be a city that's growing and thriving, but it also presents a lot of challenges. And the biggest challenge is, how do we keep the qualities that everybody came here for? And a lot of that is really in how we plan. We plan with growth centers. We are planning for future transportation that will help keep some cars off the road, that will help with that quality. It's open space and parks. That's a big part of our attraction. It's supporting all of the arts and cultural events that are a big part of why people like to be here. And it's really keeping in touch with everybody and knowing all those qualities that people respect, and then planning for how do we keep them.
One of the things that I failed to mention at the beginning of the show is that we are filming this at the Mordecai Historic Visitor Center next to the Mordecai Park. It's Mordecai, not Mordecai officially. In fact, there's a phone right behind us that tells us the actual way to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, okay.
But the article that named us the best big city said that this highlighted this particular neighborhood,
right,
as one of the best, and for many reasons that you just articulated.
It is a great neighborhood. It's got a lot of older houses in it. It's right close to downtown. It's even developing. It's right around Person Street. There's a lot of development. It's a neighborhood that has a great sense of identity and a real cohesiveness among the residents. So it's a great neighborhood.
It is.
Like many other great neighborhoods
that's
we
true.
have.
Mine wasn't mentioned. It was a little hurtful, but that's okay. It's toward the end of September, and we are in the middle of festival month. One of our greatest festivals is kicking off this Friday, which is the World of Bluegrass. What has that festival meant for the city of Raleigh?
It's amazing. When we first were talking with them about moving here, people really did not equate bluegrass with Raleigh, but this city has embraced that festival like no other, and really, made it our own. It's unbelievable the number of people. I think we had almost 180,000 the year before last. Now, last year we had a hurricane, so no hurricane.
But we still had the festival.
That's true. We moved it inside in a couple days, which was pretty phenomenal. And
yes.
People had a great time indoors. So we don't have a hurricane on tap this year, but I think part of it is also part of the charm of Raleigh is there is something for everybody. There's a kids stage, there are family events. I love just finding people that are jamming on the street corner. There are people that have been playing bluegrass for years and we never knew it. And all of a sudden there's bands of, retired guys that have been playing and jamming all along, and we never knew it, and they're out there. So that, I think, is a big part of why we've really embraced this as our own. Local designers are designing around it. You know, Friday and Saturday night, the amphitheater are always the pinnacle events. Friday, I know we have the Soggy Mountain Boys.
Bottom Boys? Isn't
Soggy
there,
Mountain Bottom.
yeah,
sorry.
there was a bottom there somewhere.
It's Dan Tominski, and then we have the Earls of Leicester. I think we have Ricky Skaggs.
Ricky Skaggs, yeah, that's right.
Friday night, and then Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I'm hoping I'm getting all the nights right.
I think that's right.
And then Saturday night, I know that Steep Canyon Rangers is in there. So you just, obviously, you have to come both nights so you don't miss it. Or you can come all day and all night. But there's so much good music but really, Friday and Saturday night are special, and it's so much fun to be in the amphitheater, and I hope everybody comes out for that.
And so the street festival kicks off, I believe, Friday midday, and then there's also concerts going on at the Red Hat Amphitheater as well.
Friday and Saturday, yeah.
And inside the convention center is an actual Bluegrass convention.
There are. There's conventions. There's all kinds of. There's a lot of music in the convention center, too. I've heard some amazing shows in there, and there's also like trade shows and. I'm doing opening remarks Tuesday, so there's got to be some other stuff going on Tuesday.
That's true. The actual,
Tuesday to Friday, I know there's a lot of things at local clubs. Tuesday, Wednesday night, Thursday night are the IBMA Bluegrass Awards. So just like we have the Oscars or the Emmys, we have the awards for Best Bluegrass that night, and that's a lot of fun too.
It is. Well, certainly a lot to look forward to.
It is.
And as always, we appreciate your time.
Sure.
So be sure to join us next time. Look forward to seeing you then.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.